Hello, guys. Good evening, everyone. Andrea, Angelica, Freddy, Harold. Thank you very much for being on time for our session. How are you guys doing today?
Hi, teacher. I'm doing good. What about
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I can't believe that it's Thursday already. Such a short week, but it's been a good one. I can't complain. Good. So, hello, Anna. Hello. I'm sorry, Anna, no, Andrea. I'm sorry. Well, peeps, today we are having our 8th class. Today is August the 10th, and I am going to share the agenda for today. So, we are going to work on a warming up activity about call center vocabulary and so 2 activities. Okay, then we're going to do the review of the dictation time. We are going to work on, oh sorry, here I don't know what happened. Here is the communication, the activity, communication task, part 2. So yesterday we were working on the first part of communication task, and then today we're gonna work on the second part of the task. And then if we have the time, we're going to work on Unit 2, Reading 2. We're going to try to finish Unit 2 today. If we don't have time to, finish Unit 2 today, we'll do that tomorrow. Remember, people, that we are having the midterm exam on Monday, okay? So this is for you to take into account, for you to organize your day, for you to organize your time. And this cycle, for the very first time, we are going to have a midterm exam, okay? So the midterm tests is going to be on Monday, okay? So today and tomorrow, we're going to be working on finishing unit 1, unit 2, and then we're going to do some activities like review activities and so on. So we're going to start with 2 activities. The first one is this, about vocabulary from call center, related to places, okay? Vocabulary related to the workplace. So that is the first activity. So I'm going to share my screen here. And we have cubicle, reception, aisle, conference room, open plan, common area, break room, workstation, security, and exit. And then we have a definition. So it's a way out of a building, out of a room. So what is that? It's a cubicle, reception, aisle. So you cannot, you have to be careful because you only have 3 attempts. So this will be exit, right? And then we have another one, a place with an employee's desk and computer. So what is that? Is that a cubicle? Is that a reception? So I am going to choose one that I know it's not the answer. For example, security. So no, it's not correct. And you're going to miss one of your lives, okay? So you gotta be careful with that. The second activity is this one about phone call expressions. So this is going to be, this is not like an activity that you have to do something. No, this is more like expressions, useful expressions that you can use in the workstation or in the workplace. So for example, when would be a convenient time for me to call back? If you click on here on girar, you are going to see the translation in Spanish, okay? You don't have to do anything else. Just like see the translation to Spanish. Oh, hold on here. I have some people in the waiting room. Okay. So this is cuando podría ser conveniente llamar de nuevo, and then you have to click here on right because that is the correct translation. And we have 24 expressions, okay? And then you move to the next one. I can't hear you, you're breaking up. So what is the translation into Spanish? So it's like, no te puedo escuchar, se está entrecortando. So it's when you're having a conversation with someone and then you stop hearing well to that or that person. So you can say this useful sentence like, I can't hear you, you're breaking up. Okay, and then you move to the next one, which is, could you spell that for me, please? The translation is, ¿puede letrearlo, por favor? And then this is, I mean, you don't have to, as I said, you don't have to do like that much. It's just to review phone call expressions and useful expressions, okay? So I'm going to send you the 2 links for you to check, for you to work on, especially in the first one. And then of course in the second one, but this second one is more like review and vocabulary or expressions. And then at 6:15, we're going to start with the roll call, okay? Is it clear, people?
Yes, it is, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
It is. Alrighty, please start. Please start with the 2 activities. And when you finish, you can write on the chat. And at 6:15, I am going to start with the roll call. So go ahead, please start working on the tasks. Thank you. Alrighty. Acevedo Cuevas Saray.
Present, teacher.
Alrighty, Saray. Albarracín Caballero Cristian.
I'm here, teacher.
Great. Ayala Viloria Joely. Okay, Joely. Good. Good, good, good. Vaca Jain Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Amazing. Carrera Bonilla John Hammer. Here yet. Fonseca Garcia Freddy.
I'm here.
Great. Lozada Díaz Diana.
Present, teacher.
Great. Muñoz Salazar Andrea. Oh, okay, she's not coming today. Pérez Ardila Natalie. So Natalie here. Nope. Pinzón Linares Mayra.
Present, teacher.
Great, Mayra. Rodríguez Llorente Harold.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Sandoval Miranda Angélica.
Present teacher.
Hello. Velasco Uribe Ana María. Ana. Is Ana here? She was here. She left, maybe. Maybe she's having like internet issues. Vera Peña Jennifer.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, Jennifer, great. Anna is back.
Teacher,
Okay.
sorry, I'm here.
Hello, Anna. Okay, I knew that you were here. I knew it. Okay, and now here we have Natalie. Natalie's here in the session. Hello, Natalie, can you hear me?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm good at the work right now.
Okay, how is your dog?
Right now he use diapers. I don't know if the word.
He's wearing diapers. Yeah. Poor doggy. But hopefully he gets better soon. Oh, poor baby. Okay, Natalie. I wish your dog is well soon. Alrighty, peeps. Did you finish with the activities?
Yes, teacher.
Alrighty, very good. All of you finished? Almost?
Not yet,
Not
teacher.
yet?
Almost,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Okay, two more minutes and then we start with the next activity. Thank you. Alrighty, people. So, yesterday we were working on this activity about dictation, and some of you were telling me that there were like some mistakes on the sentences. Is that correct?
Yes, teacher.
Alrighty. So we're gonna see what happens. Were the mistakes less than in the first dictation activity from unit 1? Or around the
Less, but similar, I think. I don't know.
okay, because yeah, because I want to check what the situation is, and then I can tell the person in charge of Moodle, like if there is an issue with this activity. So we're going to review this exercise now. Because we didn't have time to do it last class. We didn't have time to do it yesterday. So we're going to do it now, okay? So please, everyone, go to this exercise, dictation time from unit 2, okay? And we're going to listen together, and you're going to type your answers. You can write on the chat your answers, or you can activate your mic, and then we'll do it together. I'll do it with you at the same time, and then I sent the exercise, so I see the grade, and then I can provide the correct feedback in case I need to give feedback to the person in charge of Moodle. Okay, so let's go with the first sentence. Sorry,
I remember that the last sentence, the last one,
the last one.
has a problem. It's a very short phrase,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if the problem is with the question mark or
Okay.
with the using of the column.
Okay. We'll see. So let's listen to the first one.
I have a question about my recent payment. Can you provide me with some details?
Okay, so here is, I have a question. Okay, I have a question about my recent payments. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste what you wrote so that it's easier and it's faster. So I have a question about my recent payments. Can you provide me with some details? Do you all have the same answers? Do you have the same answer, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's listen again.
I have a question about my recent payment. Can you provide me with some details?
Okay. Yeah. So apparently that is a correct answer. Okay. Now we're going to see what Moodle grades, or what grade would Moodle give us. Okay, Sarai. So did you write that one? That was your answer? This other is good too. I have a question about my recent payment. Can you provide me with some details? So it also accepts that option without the question mark at the end. Is that what you're trying to say? Like, if you wrote that one without the question mark at the end, Moodle gives you the the grade for that one. Okay, we're gonna see. Let's do the second one.
I'm not sure if my payment went through. Can you check if it has been processed?
Okay. I'm not sure if my payment went through. Can you check if it has been processed? Alrighty. Okay, let's listen again.
I'm not sure if my payment went through. Can you check if it has been processed?
Okay, do you have the same answer?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Excellent. Let's go with the third one.
Are there any alternative payment methods or options available for this service?
So, are there any alternative? Okay, thank you. Are there any alternative methods or options? Okay, let's see.
Are there any alternative payment methods or options available for this service?
Alternative payments, right? Payments, methods, or options available for this service? Let me
Yes,
see your answers.
Payment.
Alternative
Yes, teacher.
payment methods. Okay.
Are there any alternative payment methods or options available for this service?
Okay. Let's go with the next one.
I want to update my billing information. Can you assist me with that?
Okay. I want to update my billing information. Can you assist me with that? Okay, very good. Harold, excellent. Angelica, Diana, okay, very good. I want to update my billing information. Can you assist me with that?
I want to update my billing information. Can you assist me with that?
Okay, excellent. Very good. Let's go with the next one.
I accidentally made a duplicate payment. How can I get a refund or credit for it?
Okay, I accidentally. Thank you, Angelica.
I accidentally made a duplicate payment. How can I get a refund or credit for it?
Double L. I accidentally made a duplicate payment. How can I get a refund? Yes. I'm copying and paste it. Refund. Yeah. Yeah. How can I get a okay. I understand. Let's see.
I accidentally made a duplicate payment. How can I get a refund or credit for it?
Okay.
Teacher,
Excellent. Yes.
is missing I. How can I get?
How can I get? Thank you. Yeah. How can I get a refund or credit for it? Excellent. Let's go with the next one.
I have a question regarding the accepted methods of payment for my service.
Okay. Thank you very much. You make my job easier. I have a question regarding the accepted method of payment for my service. Do you have the same one?
Yes.
I have a question regarding the accepted methods of payment for my service. I have a question regarding the accepted methods of payment for my service.
Very good. Excellent. Let's go with the next one.
Is there a grace period for making payments after the due date?
Okay. Is there a grace period for making payments after the due dates? Okay, very good. Oh.
Is there a grace period for making payments after the due date?
For making payments after the due date. Yes. Alrighty, very good. Next one.
Could you please provide me with information about the billing cycle and payment due dates?
Okay, thank you very much. Andrea, Harold, excellent. Could you provide me with information about the billing cycle and payment due dates?
Could you please provide me with information about the billing cycle and payment due dates?
Okay.
Could you please provide me with information about the billing cycle and payment due dates?
Excellent. Next one.
I have a question about the process of updating my payment information or card details.
Okay, can you write your answers on the chat? Thank you, Angelica. I have a question. Thank you, Sarai.
I have a question about the process of updating my payment information or card details.
All right, very good. And let's go with the last one.
I want to cancel my service. Can you assist me with that?
Okay. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Angelica. I want to cancel my service. Can you assist me?
I want to cancel my service. Can you assist me with that?
Okay, so we all have the same answers and we all did the activity together. So now we're going to see if Moodle is having some issues. Okay. Okay. Let me take a screenshot of this activity so I can send it to Hold on, guys. I'm gonna take a screenshot so I can share this information with the coordinator. So apparently is, well, I don't know, because some of them, like, I really don't understand what the situation is, because it doesn't happen with all of the questions. It doesn't happen with all of the activities, only with some of them. For example, the next exercise, the last two. I don't like this kind of exercise either, but they're very important.
Yeah.
So some of them are correct, right? Some of them are like, okay, you don't have it. I mean, all of them are, we wrote the correct answers. But it's Moodle who is having some issues when grading the activity. But we did a great job. I mean, it's not our problem, guys, for sure. It's not you, it's Moodle. So I'm taking screenshot of this activity so I can send it to the coordinator in charge, not Lillian, but another coordinator in charge of these projects, and she is a person in charge of the activities from Moodle and everything related to this call center and stuff. So I'm gonna tell her the situation, and then we can check what's going on with Moodle. Okay. Alrighty. So people, we are going to continue. In this exercise, we're going to watch a very interesting video about how miscommunication leads, or how can we avoid miscommunication. Okay, so we are going to watch a very short video for the next activity that we're going to be working on. So on your folder, we're going to find the second and the last part of the exercise that we were working on yesterday. So let me share the link with you guys again. Here. And also, guys, I added this document where you can check the recordings in case you need to check them. So here you find the links on YouTube. Yes, that is what you have to do. Thank you. So you're going to create a copy of this task, and don't forget to change the name so I know who this activity belongs to. Okay, so create a copy of this. Very good. Excellent, guys. Freddy, Harold, excellent. Very good. So this is the activity, okay? So for this exercise, we are going to work in groups, okay? I want you to work in groups, discuss in groups, Because that's the idea of this last cycle, that you get to communicate with other people, you get to practice your English skills, and of course we're gonna do it in English, because sometimes when I enter the breakout rooms, I hear some Spanish, which is like, why? So the idea is that you guys participate with your classmates, and of course use English for this task. Okay, so very good. We have here Angelica, Freddy, Harold, Mayra, Sarai. Guys, please do not leave copia de. Change your name as here. I'm going to have Freddy's example, okay? So Freddy changed his name here in the heading, like in this part, and also he wrote his name here. So we know that this activity is from Freddy. It's important, guys, because at the end of the cycle, I always check these folders and I check your class participation, okay? So this allows me to give you your final grade at the end of the cycle, so I can provide you with a grade for active participation in classes. Okay, so we are going to start. I'm going to open mine, and we are going to we're going to watch a video. So this first part of the video until the minute 3 until the 3rd minutes, that is titled How Miscommunication Happens and How to Avoid It, and we're going to choose the correct answers. So we have here some questions. So the first question is, the transmission model A or 1 means that communication is a one-way process. 2 involves communicating complex concepts, or 3 includes feedback from the other person. So what is it? What is the transmission model? B, in the transaction model, 1, there is no exchange of information. 2, just one person assigns meaning. 3, people give and receive feedback. So according to the video, or based on the video, you're going to answer that question. And then the third one is perceptual filters. Perceptual filters improve communication by adding extra information, or limit the number of messages we receive, or change meanings and interpretation of messages we receive. Okay, so we're going to watch the first part of the video, and then we're going to do this first task together. So let me stop here. Okay, now I'm back with the recording. If I don't, if you guys don't remember, or don't remind me, or I don't remember to start the recording, I might finish the class and then we wouldn't have a video after it. But now we're good. Alrighty. So this video for me was very, very, very interesting and very easy to follow as well. Yeah, it was very easy to follow, and I loved the examples. I loved how they organized the idea so that we all can understand everything. So it was great. So let's go with the first one. It says the transmission model. 1 means that communication is a one-way process. 2 involves communication complex concepts, or 3 includes feedback from the other person.
Number 1, teacher, means that
Means
Number 1.
communication is one-way process.
Aha, very good. So the transmission model refers or means that communication is a one-way process. Very good. What about the transactional model?
Number 3.
Number 3, people give and receive.
People give and receive feedback. Yeah.
Alrighty. So it's
Two-way street.
it's a two-way.
About
Yeah.
it.
Yes. So, and it also gave, or there was an example with a ball of clay, right? So it's just like people giving to each other, like playing, like I throw you the clay, you throw it to me, and then at the same time we're giving each other feedback, right? So it was like something an example like that. So in this transactional model, people give and receive feedback. Alrighty. What about in the third one? Perceptual filters. Improve communication by adding extra information.
Number 3 again.
Number 3.
Number 3. So change meanings and interpretation of messages we receive. How? How does this happen? Okay, that is the
I
answer.
mean, about
Yes.
the perceptual filters.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, it is depends on the cultural background,
In the culture.
thoughts, beliefs that
Yes.
we are influenced by.
Uh-huh.
So
It's not what we think is not the objective truth, right? So
it is biased.
yes. So yesterday we were talking about this. We mentioned this and we said that it also depends on the culture, our background, our experience, right? So it changed meanings and interpretation of messages that we receive based on our culture, based on where we are from, based on maybe the way we were raised or our experience or the things that we do. So it's what we know is not the objective truth, right? So we also have to think about others. In that way, communication can be easier, right? Communication can be better. Alrighty, very good. So we are going to complete these rules of good communication with the words in the box. So we have the words engage, express, filters, guts, and open. And then we have 4 rules. So number 1 says blank. So engage actively, express actively, filters actively, guts actively, or open actively with the verbal and non-verbal feedback of others, and adjust your message to facilitate greater understanding. So these are the rules, or the 4 rules that in the last part of the video we heard about. So we are going to finish with or complete the sentences with one of the words. You don't have to change the word, you don't have to transform it. Only place one of those words in the sentences, okay? Is it clear, guys?
Yes,
All right. Please start word. Let me know when you finish, guys, so we can check. All right. So let's start. Christian, can you please do the first one?
Yes, I have engaged actively with the verbal and non-verbal feedbacks of others and adjust your message to facilitate greater understanding.
Very good. Thank you, Christian. Do you guys have the same?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yeah,
teacher.
engage. Yes, very good. Thank you very much, Christian. Jennifer, number 2.
Yes, teacher. Listen with your eyes and ears, as well as with your gut. Remember that communication is more than just words.
Yes. So it's in one part of the video, it says that you gotta listen not only with your ears, right, but also with your eyes. So listen actively and pay attention to the person. It's not just listening to the person, what he or she is saying, and then you're on your phone. No, it's just like listen with your eyes, with your ears, and as well with your guts. Remember that communication is more than just words. Alrighty, very good. Let's go with number 3. Ana Maria, can you please do number 3?
Yes, teacher. In the rush to express ourselves, it is easy to forget that communication is two-way street. Be open to what the other person might say.
Alrighty, do you have the same as Ana Maria?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Alright,
Teacher,
Yes.
exactly the same.
very good. In the rush to express ourselves, is easy to hold on, let me. Okay. In the rush to express ourselves, it's easy to forget that communication is a two-way street. Okay, so communication is not only you saying things; it's a two-way street, and you're also receiving feedback and so on. So be open to what the other person might say. It's not only you talking, you saying, you complaining, you talking. No, it's also another person. It's a two-way street. And the last one, Frey, can you please read number 4?
Yes. Be aware of your personal perceptual filters. Elements of your experience, including your culture, community, and family, influence how you see the world.
Excellent. So yes, this is very important, guys. The last rule that they mention at the end is be aware of your personal perceptual filters. So elements like your background, your family, your culture, your experience, that influence how you see the world, how you think about the world, how you think about people, and so on, and how you do things. So that is very important because that shapes who we are, right? So in order to have a better communication, we need to be aware of our personal perception of certain things, and try to avoid including that or in our conversations with, especially with people from different countries or from different parts of the world, because they might think differently, they might think not in the same way that we do, and that could lead to miscommunication and misunderstanding. So we got to be careful with that. Okay, guys, so you are going to work on exercise number, well, we already did number 3, that is watching the video, the last part of the video, and then completing exercise number 2. You don't have to do this exercise. And then what I want you to do is to do exercise number 4 and number 5 in groups. So in exercise number 4, you're going to discuss the rules of both. What do they mean to you, and how easy do you think it is to follow these rules, especially this last question? how easy do you think it is to follow these rules? Then you're also going to discuss the following questions. You don't have to write down your ideas, only discussing them. So do you think that people tend to use too many words to communicate their ideas? What can we do to be better communicators? In what kind of situations do you have to ask someone to rephrase what they have said? Okay, so in which situations do you have to ask someone to repeat what they just said? In exercise number 6, you need to match the phrases in the correct categories. So we have several phrases here, okay? And then we have also these categories. The first one is you want someone to clarify what they have said. You didn't hear something. You want to explain or clarify something that you have already said, or you want to check if you understand what someone has just said. So for example, we have, in other words, so this expression or this phrase, in which category would you place it? In the first category, second, third, or fourth? And then I don't quite follow. If you say I don't quite follow, is because you want someone to clarify what they have said, or you didn't understand, or you didn't hear something, or you want to
You
explain
didn't
or
hear
clarify.
something.
You didn't hear something, or I don't quite follow as well. Maybe someone is talking about something and you say, well, I don't understand that much what you're trying to say, or I don't understand your points. So can you please maybe explain it again, or change the words, or change, something, because you're not, or you don't understand quite well what the other person is trying to say. Like you're not following the idea. Can you elaborate on that? Or I don't fully understand. Could you be more specific? I didn't catch that. Could you repeat? So in which of these situations would you use these phrases? Okay. Is the activity clear? So you're going to do exercise 4, 5, and 6 together in groups.
Teacher,
Yes, Angelica?
but the last one exercise, the option 1 and option 3, the table is like synonymous, maybe.
You want to check if you understand? No. Well, kind of, but at the same time they're different. In the first one says you want someone to clarify what they have said, you didn't understand what the person said. And then in the last one is you want to check if you understood what someone has just said. So for example, I say, okay guys, is it clear? What do we have to do now? And then you say, okay teacher, so I understand, or I understood that we have to do exercise number 4, 3, 4, and 5. Is that correct? And I said, yes, that's correct. So you are checking if you understood what I said. Does it make sense?
So.
Okay, for example, this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're saying that, so in the first, that is an example of this. Let me copy and paste it. Let me change the style. Okay.
But teacher, I was asking about the before the other first one and this one.
The first one and the third one, not the last one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the first one and the last one. So you want someone to clarify what they have said, and you want to explain or clarify something that you, oh no, because the first one is what someone have said, and this one is what you have said.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So I want you guys to work on exercise 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms. I need everyone to, you're going to be working as a group, but I need everyone, especially in the last exercise, so that all of you have the answers on your own document, okay? You're going to be working together, but you need to have your own answers, because remember that activity or these activities that you do in class help me and when I give you the grade at the end of the cycle, okay? So that is very important. You don't have to write an answers for exercises for the discussion part. It's only discussing the questions. You don't have to write. But in the last one, you do have to write, okay? Clear?
Okay.
More
Yeah,
than
clear.
clear.
Alrighty. So I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms. You will be able to share your screen. I'm going to create 4 rooms. So it's gonna be Freddy. Oh, how to I don't like you guys working together because you finish in like 2 minutes. And
It's better, teacher.
I know, you guys are amazing. I love that. But you always finish in like 10 seconds. So we need, we need time for the other groups. And so I'm gonna try to change you guys. So it's gonna be Freddy, Jennifer, Joely, Mayra, Christian, Diana, okay, Ana Maria, Andrea, Angelica, Natalie. So I am going to change, well, never mind. I'm just going to leave the groups the way they are. I'm gonna let you guys be together. So please join your groups and you can share your screen. Thank you. I'm gonna be visiting you.
Okay.
Hi, teacher. I was
Hello,
working in group number 3.
Number 3, Ana Maria, Angelica, and Natalie. Okay,
Yes, teacher.
alrighty.
Maybe our personality is made at least 90% of all is a sum of all this experience. So I will say that's human or people are a social experience. That's the reason why I think that.
I mean, yes, it is because sometimes um, we can understand what other people say in a different way because of the religion influence that we have, or maybe because of the experiences um, that we have been um, having as we are growing, or maybe we can change our thoughts. Well, it could happen. That's very that's normal. What do you think, Jennifer?
Yes, it's the way that we grew up and the education that we receive, but the topic that we are interested on, or what you believe, that with those aspects will definitely define how you perceive the.
I don't quite follow. And I don't know because you are not asking for
No, but
it's only an expression like, for example, no, como que no te sigo la idea o algo. Teacher, hi,
Hello.
teacher, the expression I don't quite follow.
Yeah.
We are thinking, we have two options. The
Mhm.
first one, you want someone to clarify what they've said, or you didn't hear something. But
It will be more like the first one. It will be more the first one. Let me open here the activity. I don't quite follow. It's you want someone to clarify what they have said. Yeah, it's you want someone to clarify what they have said because you didn't understand what they have said.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I didn't understand or I'm not following your idea. Maybe because the other person is not clear or is not being that clear, and you're just simply not following the idea and you don't understand. Maybe you're like you need to go to a different pace, or you want the other person to clarify that idea in a better way.
Okay.
Are you already working on the last part, right?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Alrighty, please
We
continue.
are,
I'm going
but
to
we are only in the second.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
phrase.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna be busy with the other groups and then I'll be back, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. The next one say,
But it will have different meanings. So um, if you try to understand the nonverbal feedback, you can understand well what is the context of the conversation of the people try to say. It's for me the first group. I don't know what do you think.
Well, yes, I think the same. I think that the important thing is that you can like analyze when you are talking or expressing your ideas. You need to analyze, as the rule says, the verbal and no verbal feedback, because in that way uh, you can see like the reaction of the person that you are talking with, and in that way you can change like some words or your like, I don't know, your sentences in for being more um like confident we're the messages that you are trying to say.
Yes, it's true. It's very true. For example, few days ago, I know a girl of Germany. We have to. We are talking about. We We were talking about some cultures in Colombia and how one word could meaning different that, for example, in the coast, the other part
Teacher, just to check, are we going to take that exam on Monday?
Yes,
Did you say Monday? Okay.
yeah,
Monday.
on Monday. Alrighty, guys. How was the activity? Did you have time to finish? When I went to the breakout rooms, I saw some of the groups working on the first or second or third exercise. So, did you have time to finish the 3 of them?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Do you have
Yes.
enough time? Yes, all of the groups?
Yes, all exercise.
Alrighty, very good. Do you have any
Yes,
questions?
teacher.
Okay, perfect. Do you have any questions about any of the activities?
No, teacher, all clear.
All good or clear? Yes, all good or clear?
Yes, teacher, it was clear.
Okay, perfect.
It's really
Um,
clear.
what do you say, Hatter?
It was really clear, teacher.
Okay, excellent. So guys, so this is what's gonna happen tomorrow. We are going to work on some activities in order to finish Unit 2. And also we are going to do a role play activity. This activity is going to be graded as a part of the speaking for the midterm exam, okay? So that is what we're going to do tomorrow. So guys, thank you very much for being here today. Remember that on Monday we're having the midterm exam. So tomorrow we're going to do one activity that is going to be graded as part of the speaking, okay? So thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow and good night. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
teacher. Have a
teacher.
great
Bye.
day.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.